Ooh. What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Failey McWhaley, and today we are checking out another brand new episode of Stargate SG-1. This one is season number 5, episode number 8. Double fist in the beverages? One hot, one cold. This could be a fire episode. This could be a dud. Let's find out. If you enjoyed this one, then definitely be sure to smack the like button and subscribe if you have not already, guys. If you're not, what are you doing? Love you, love you. Links in the description down below for extras. Yikes. All right. We are at a planet. Looks like the Mayan temples or something.
Characters are pictograms rather than representations of unique sound symbols.
Does it say how to open the pyramid?
Ziggurat. You said pyramid, it's a ziggurat.
Yeah, open the door.
Well, that might not be so
I don't
easy.
have time for you, Daniel.
Wouldn't be so sure about that.
Fresh Prince? Mask?
Empty pack of cigarettes.
Cigarettes?
They're Russian.
Whoa! What could this mean? Second gate's being used, and some people going out for a smoke. Got some litterers. SG fam, let's see what's going on today. I was thinking to myself, these outfits are like the desert camo fits are probably my least favorite of all the SG uniforms. I still like the original green uniforms, then probably the navy fits on base, and then the more traditional camo look, then probably the desert camo for me. That is my tier list off the top of the head. The tomb.
Before we were called in to deactivate the Russian gate.
I know his work. He's an expert in ancient Mesopotamia.
Yep. Secret unused alien technology.
They could have taken shelter in the temple.
Oh, so they figured out how to open the door?
Ah, there's the shade.
Should they not have attempted to return by now?
She's got a point, sir. Russian commandos can be pretty hardcore.
It's going to be a joint mission. Full disclosure, full cooperation.
May I ask why?
We've been resisting, but in this particular case, it might be useful to have them on board.
Well, General, you know I'm a big fan of the Russians, and international relations are a bit of a hobby of mine. Alone?
The decision's been made, Colonel. They're on their way.
Whose side are you on?
I'm just saying that we should at least try.
You figured out how to open that pyramid yet?
Ziggurat. And yes, I think I have. In order to expedite matters, the Russians emailed me the entire report of their archaeologist, Dr. Britsky. Well, it seems likely. The word Babylon literally means gate of the gods, so...
Okay. I'm kind of feeling a big ep.
Good morning, gentlemen.
And ma'am. There's a ma'am, sir.
At ease.
And Lieutenants Marchenko and Tolenev.
Welcome to Stargate Command. Major Samantha Carter, Dr. Daniel Jackson, and Teal'c.
You?
Dr. Svetlana Markov.
She's very well.
About the business.
Dr.
I rate it.
Jackson?
Oh, Daniel made a nice little
2
tower.
years ago, Dr.
PowerPoint.
Alexander Britsky began...
Oh, we know what
Gate
that is.
coordinates.
In fact, the coordinates for P2X238.
2 years ago, the Russians hadn't even seen a Stargate.
But they did have a DHD.
That doesn't explain why they didn't just send a regular team.
Eye of Tiamat. It was a large jewel of some kind which supposedly endowed Marduk with great magical abilities.
The United States has operated the Stargate in secret for years to represent the interests of the entire planet without consulting anyone.
At least we dealt with them.
Barely.
It only took you folks, what?
We seem to have gone a little bit off topic here.
Jack, let's stop acting like we
Dr.
have. We don't get to issues every other
about
week, okay?
the end-
We still don't even have that good of weapons.
The engravings on the entranceway are...
I have the utmost confidence in your abilities, Doctor. You have a go.
900 armor-piercing rounds per minute.
What are they holding?
Feel the weight of that
P90s
sucker.
too. All right, we got SG squared.
SG-1, move out. I'm the ranking senior officer on this mission.
This is a joint operation.
Of course.
Colonel, is there a problem?
Take it easy,
No,
Jack.
sir.
Just tone it down ever so slightly. Oh, this soundtrack's dope. It's like God help them.
Okay, I got it. It's standard retelling of the Babylonian creation myth. Well, you see, some of the text has been deliberately placed out of order. Only a priest of Marduk would be able to spot the discrepancies.
But remember, you're Daniel Jackson.
Here.
All right, boom, we're in. Oh God, if this is how we're acting on a one-team operation, what happens when the ghouls like wage a war on Earth and everyone's got to squat up like it's a fucking end game? That would be so sick. I haven't even thought about that until now. Large-scale attacks, and
This doesn't seem very stable.
cross-continent teams.
It's over 4,000 years old.
Gotta mix and match.
All right, but Teal goes with you. Identify yourself.
It's a foot, body. Oh, that is a skull and bones.
The skeleton's covered in tiny teeth marks.
Something ate this guy?
Ooh,
Stripped the flesh right from his bones.
ripped them up like barbecue. Holy shit. Oh, is that a sarcophagus? Whoa,
It appears to be a sarcophagus.
whoa.
Understood. We found a sarcophagus. Sound rushes out. Period.
Is someone sleeping in it?
Damn it. Fall back.
You are disobeying a direct order.
Booby trap. What? Oh, Jesus, that's gruesome. This guy got a little too eager. Though a collapsing, tunnel, I'd probably dip soon too.
I gave you an order.
Someone would have set off this trap eventually. Casualties are to be expected.
Colonel, we still need to find a way out of here.
Shouldn't we open this first, make sure there's no one home?
Yeah.
Teal'c, have you ever seen anything like this?
Indeed, I have not.
Crying out loud. Do it
Oh,
myself.
damn, hit him with the passive-aggressive crying out loud. We don't get very many of those.
So much for Marduk.
Thought the sarcophagus could keep one alive indefinitely.
Perhaps it malfunctioned.
Yeah, but I don't think that...
It's like a worm
Better
or a
question
parasite.
is, where is it now?
Or maybe like a gaseous creature? But how would it take bites, though?
So now what do we do?
Might also bury us under a ton of ziggurat.
Colonel is right, Major.
Well, apparently he was such an evil tyrant that his own priests rebelled against him. They sealed him in the sarcophagus. And the sarcophagus would have done its best to continually keep him alive, so...
That was a
it probably would have
buffet.
taken him.
Okay.
All you can eat, quite literally.
Worst way to go.
It would seem his fate is very well deserved.
We're gonna search this place top to bottom. We're looking for a way out and the rest of Kerensky's team. Everybody got that? Fine, the rest of us will pair off.
Probably
Teal'c,
keep one
you're
person with
Zukov,
Daniel.
Carter with Tolinet.
Though Daniel is a straight shooter now, the past season or so. Ooh,
What is it?
that doesn't look fun. I was trying to see if that was like a microphone in the on the shadow.
I have what appears to be Britsky's personal log.
All right, take it back to Daniel. Have him take a look at it.
Colonel Zukov!
Coming!
There it is again. I don't see anything. It's around here somewhere.
Well, she's gone for sure.
Carter, what's your situation?
We got another one down from the 3B.
I think she's going into shock.
Get her back to the main chamber. Kill. Well, we'll kill it.
No, that's not what I mean. I sensed a presence.
Indeed.
Creature escaped when they opened the sarcophagus. They attacked Major Kerensky. He was dead within 2 hours. The last entry reads, I'm all alone now. There is no escape.
A cyanide pill. They were given to all Russian Stargate personnel.
Lieutenant Tolinyeva is running out of time.
I'm well aware of that, Colonel. But we're not going to risk any more lives until we've exhausted our options.
There was nothing but old equipment and spoiled rations.
Of course.
This was supposed to be a rescue mission.
It would appear there is no one left to rescue.
I think I may have wounded the creature.
Oh, won't its snake fix it? All right, stay sharp.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen a symbiote sort of like mutated with a creature like this.
What?
Oh shit!
Yes, you go down the dark hallway alone, and I'll wait here in the dark room alone.
Gotta love Daniel's commentary. If he wasn't in this line of work, he might be a comedian. I can see it.
A dead end.
I guess we should have considered taking that left.
Colonel.
Any blast big enough to put a hole in that door is going to bring the whole thing down on top of us.
What about Lieutenant Tolinyeva?
It's obvious you're not capable of taking the necessary risks.
No, we
Oh, no,
take
Jack.
risks.
No, Jack is ready.
But we don't hand out cyanide pills.
Don't leave your people behind. And keep in mind, Jack is showing some pretty good restraint here. He is normally C4 captain. That's usually his first option. So, proud of him.
Is it just me, or have we been down this passageway before?
Indeed we have. Perhaps we should return.
Oh! I'm not sensing anything.
Nor am I.
Oh, the symbiote transferred to him?
There's no symbiote inside this creature.
Oh shit, here we
the
go!
body when it realized it couldn't heal the wound.
The symbiote will not survive for very long under those circumstances.
Colonel O'Neill?
Go ahead. That's good news.
The only problem is the symbiote's no longer inside it. Sir, as you know, Tilk's body is incapable of sustaining a symbiote as long as he carries a larval glow. Major Valarin and... well, the two of you, sir.
I know it's not me.
And I know it's not me.
It's definitely not Daniel.
Colonel, please respond.
Check on Daniel and Valarin. I'll shoot you.
This is beginning to make sense. Would explain your reluctance to use explosives.
You might not think about anything except getting out of here. Which would explain why you're willing to take such an insane risk.
Hey guys, I just finished translating a section. What? What's up?
Oh jeez, guys, what's going on?
Emerge from his temple and appear amongst his people riding a beam of white light. There's a good chance it might be right here in this room.
So he's gonna come back.
Colonel Zukov?
In here.
Don't be an idiot, Zukov. Could just as well be him.
Very cheap, Colonel.
Oh! Whoa! This guy did not care to wait. He could have baited him out. I mean, if you've been in that sarcophagus for a minute, you're trying to get out quick, right?
Where is the Eye of Tiamat? He was well aware of your secret orders.
I have no secret orders.
See ya, buddy.
You lie.
Well, that's a pretty big reveal that there's actually a circle platform at the bottom. Like Jack said that one episode, I thought he sort of just guessed.
Interesting weapon.
Another bad guy holding the P90. Ugh.
It's obviously new friend.
Shova.
Stop. I was acting under orders.
Give me the eye.
This is a dramatic Gould.
Take it!
Aye, aye, Captain. Oh, did he hit his head?
What's that?
Is that how he goes down? On second thought, we probably should have came into this mission with helmets.
Sir, we found a ring transporter. Daniel says it'll take us to another temple a few miles from here.
I do not sense the presence of Luau.
Oh, good. And I'm fine, by the way. Thanks. That's tall enough. One thing left to do here.
Daniel just had his arm chilling there. Alright, we're making the great escape.
Let's go.
Go along now. You'll have my revenge.
You know, you guys always say that.
No! See ya. And the bulb goes to dynamite.
Yes.
Damn, lone survivor.
Colonel.
Zukov's secret orders put us all in jeopardy. I want that on the record.
Your opinion is already a matter of public record, Kurvaev, yet only one Russian soldier made it back alive. Barely. You were in command. We also know which lives you were willing to sacrifice. He was buried along with Colonel Zukov, never to be recovered.
Yes, we do.
I'm sure this will have no bearing on our future participation.
Oh yeah,
I
definitely
wouldn't
not.
count on future participation if I were you.
I would.
That sounded a little ominous. That was Stargate SG-1 season number 5, episode number 8. That was my reaction video. This one was The Tomb. I thought this was a fun, fine little, thriller in The Tomb. Who is a Gould? Where is the Gould? Who's gonna get killed next? And in the end, obviously, none of our own people got hurt. But I thought this was actually a pretty good episode of the show here. Decent amount of fun to figure out who's gonna die next. Some interesting elements that I found out of this episode was obviously seeing Jack's hesitation again working with the Russians. This has sort of been alluded to, obviously, probably due to the Cold War, his previous experiences in the military, lack of trust. So again, them sort of subtly hinting at that. Again, I thought that was an interesting note of the show. seeing some of their similarities and differences, and it turns out in the end, you know, while he did have an ulterior motive and he found the jewel or whatever it was, he ended up sacrificing himself to save them. So what I thought was interesting as well here was the reintroduction of the sarcophagus. It's been a little while since we've seen one of those bad boys, and the fact that we've seen the Goulds being, you know, having these symbiotic relationships with humans. We've seen them have it with other creatures like the Unas. So it was cool to see it again in a smaller life form, one that we haven't really, I don't know if we've talked about it the most. So I don't know if that was a big revelation or not. Let me know if it was. Interesting to see it, you know, a symbiotic relationship with just some, you know, random creature. I think from a lore perspective, that was kind of intriguing. And seeing some of the passive aggressive moments between Daniel and Jack, or during some of the translations, for them just going through the cave, like it was a pretty simplistic plot. They don't trust each other. They're going through. They get picked off one by one. Gould that was, you know, in the sarcophagus was a little kind of, it was kind of over the top a little bit, his facial reactions, but I thought it was in good fun and nothing overly offensive, just trusting and sort of alluding to what is to come with the Russians. And I think this was an interesting episode, just again to see how things are warming up on Earth in terms of the politics, in terms of the gate technology. Who do we trust? Who do we not trust? How far have you been using this technology? It was an interesting note how at the beginning of the episode sort of were shooting shots at one another, saying, hey, going throughout space on behalf of Earth without anybody else knowing for the past 5 years, who are you to say, who are you to call us out for how we've been using the gate technology for only the past, you know, year and a half or so. So I think there's some interesting, you know, Earth politics, political differences, and some subtle tensions in this episode. Overall, that was a pretty fun episode of the show. That was Stargate SG-1 season number 5, episode number 8. What did you think about this episode? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, if you enjoyed this one, then definitely be sure to smack the like button and subscribe if you have not already. But with that being said, I will see you all in the next one. Love you guys.